So let's set a couple fun shots. So put the cue balls here. So what we're doing is we're missing rail shots quite often, overcutting the rail shots. So let's see, is that gonna work? Yeah, something like that. So we'll shoot a different shots from different distances. Yeah, something like that. That's about right. Shoot about from here. Should I put my glasses on? Probably. One more thing, guys. Gotta get them glasses on. Be clean somewhat. Okay, one more thing, guys, before I start, and I go. All right, here we go. Go to here and share. Cart. All right, now we're good. Now we're all good. Hold on, guys. Just starting about now. So welcome everyone. I'm gonna work on rail shots for to start with. The shots that quite often I'm overcutting these shots. So we're gonna practice on making them from a few different angles. So that was a slight undercut because I was aware of my overcutting. So I tried to adjust a little bit. Same thing. Stroke is good. Slightly undercutting. Gonna fix that in a second. It's just first two shots that I took today, so I need to warm up a little bit. A little bit tired. Long day. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Overcutting like that. All the time. Yep. So we'll fix that. And I overcut them quite often, so a little bit better, but still overcut. Even then, I overcut it a little bit. So gotta adjust a little bit more. So let's adjust a little bit more. So basically, I'm not aiming right. but we can always fix the aim as long as fundamentals are solid. Let's see. Okay. Slight undercut, slight. But that's okay. It's all right. One in. Another undercut. So let's see. Let's see. That was better, but I changed the angle. So I shot it from a slight different angle. I didn't even look where I put the cue ball. So shot from here somewhere, but I was shooting from here. So I'm gonna go back to that. This like probably, that's not quite 45, maybe 40, 35-degree angle is always deceiving. Hey, John. Welcome to the stream. I started with the rail shots. Guys, let me answer this text real quick. All right, here we go. Back to the reality. Oh yeah, that was perfect. I could feel it, I could see it. Excellent stroke, follow through. I don't know if I stayed down enough. Let's see that on the next shot. Oh, that was beautiful. I'm falling in love with this shot, guys. Just got to take it. When you feel you start making mistakes or missing the shot, just recreate it and start taking it. Thanks. Welcome back. No one's here. I'm just practicing little things that I'm missing and doing wrong. So rail shots, always overcutting. So I'm trying to fix the aim. I think my aim is wrong. So now I'm right on money. I'm very happy about it. Yeah, speaking of that ICA equipment, everything is on the way. I got the module, I got the computer itself. So now I'm just waiting for the projector. And once I get that, I have to mount the projector on the object ball other end of the table. Like, oh, here? Yeah, I get it. This shot, this particular shot, I overcut. I'm sorry, guys, no matches. We got a terrible weather here, and everybody's lazy. Nobody, hi James, and nobody wants to play, so I gotta practice. It's actually good for me. I need to practice. I can't play all the time because if you constantly playing, you don't get to practice things that you need to practice. Yeah, I got different spots. You see this spot here and the next spot here. So I'm gonna take a couple more of this and then move away from the pocket. on a slightly away from the rail also. So I'm probably on like, I don't know, 40, 35-degree angle. So that's the kind of worst angle, very deceiving angle. You can't judge that either cut or so. I'm gonna take a couple more. Oh, that was bad. I undercut. Oh, Alexander, buenas noches, amigo. Buenas noches. My entire team has trouble with this shot. Yeah, I mean it seems easy. You know, I missed this shot at the International Open. So this what I had. I had two balls lined up like this, right? And I'm taking this shot, but the ball was probably further up, about here. So I'm taking this shot, exact thing from here, and I overcut it. My cue ball goes here, and exactly for my next shot. So I had a beautiful shape, and I would win the game to tie the match. Instead, I screwed up. Yeah, I know you're from Argentina. And I know exactly why this shot is deceiving, because you think from that angle, it looks like the ball is on the rail. But the ball is this far away from the rail. But from this angle right here, you don't see that much how far it's away from the rail. So you have to literally like a look how far is it away from the rail. And I'm missing it because I'm shooting it like it's on the rail. So I'm shooting it directly along the rail, and I miss it every time to the point of the pocket. So I have to cut it a little bit more. No, I don't use English for this particular shot. I don't have to, because I don't need to get anywhere for the shape. But if the ball, for example, is here, and I got to get a 9 ball here, and my cue ball is here, then of course I'm going to fire with a top left, 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I'm going to get on a 9 ball with a 4 rail shape. And that's a beauty. That's tons of left. Tons of left. This is like so much left I put on it with so much force. So the cue ball goes around the whole table and gets here. Well, yeah, it's actually a very simple shot, James. It's, you know, Jerry Bryce has taught me this shot. So you put a ball, okay, and it's so easy to aim. You start aiming full ball, like you're hitting it head on with all that English. So with the English, it curves and hits the ball. It hits it right in front of the ball. So that's what it's all about. So it's just a no-brainer. It's so easy. And if you hitting it too full, adjust your aim slightly. That was not that good. So I hit too much ball, so my ball didn't curve enough. There you go. So where's my tray? Guys, I like to practice a lot too. So when I play all these games, especially, like a weaker opponent, it takes a lot of away from me. I'm at the stage where I cannot focus and play 100% when I'm playing a weaker opponent. I know I have to, but I can't. Remember, the amount of function is different. Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm saying you can start aiming full ball and then adjust, you know, to the right side from from my point of view, to the right side of the ball. So you adjust where you're going to hit it, how the curve is going. Absolutely correct. All right, let's make one more of this and move on to the further shot. See, now it just seems like natural. At the Okay, I was. Here's the deal. If you have time, I can explain everything. Uh, my first opponent was a woman, the only woman in the whole tournament of one pocket, and she came in with a Fargo 373. So everybody goes, "Oh, Vitaly, you got easy first round. No big deal." But it's all BS because this girl showed up in was expensive cue stick in the jersey, beat up leather case. So she's a league player, and her Fargo doesn't mean anything, right? So she tells me, "Well, I only played one pocket one time or two times in my life." I said, "Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like to hear that." And I won the leg, and my first break, she neutralized my break in three shots. So the table was neutral for both players. Three shots. So like, okay, yeah, you don't know how to play. And she was so defensive, it was just crazy. The whole match went on for 3 hours, and there's a time limit of 3 hours. So 3:02, they stopped the match. Um, it was 2-0 and 7 to -2 in the third game, and she kept playing safeties, trying to lock me up and stuff like that. She was really good at it. But a couple weaknesses: she was not aggressive, and she would not bank shots that I would bank. So, I quickly realized that she's not taking shots sometimes what that you have to take. And I played another safety here and there, and she was a little slower. So I was more nervous with her because she was like a Trojan horse. She can play. I mean, she could play anything. Obviously, you can see the fundamentals, the stroke, everything is, it's not a 373 Fargo. That means I cannot hold the cue stick. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. She had perfect fundamentals, setting up the shots, walking to the shot, and everything. So I think she was probably 575, 550 Fargo. So, um, but I beat her in a second match I played versus older gentleman. Not older, I mean, older than me. But true one pocket player that played all his life. And I could not hold the cue ball. It was sliding like crazy. All my little safeties were not working. Our cloth was brand new, and they brought up a brand new set of balls. So a cue ball was just like on ice. Um, so second one I lost, and the second one I played a tough player, Fargo 670, and that was my best match of my life. I was cold as ice. I was not nervous at all. I just did what I had to do. And it was very close. I mean, I pushed him so hard. I could see he started getting nervous, start making mistakes, mumbling, throwing hands up and all that. By the way, thanks. Look at it's on my channel. I put the game on so you can see. Um, and I had all the chances to tie the match. I won the game, tied the match. It was never a blowout. It was like 2-hour match. So He shook my hand in the end and said, "Hey, I gotta go change my pants." I said, "What? What the hell are you talking about?" And he says, "My underwear is soaked. You made me so nervous. I'm sweaty like crazy." I said, "Okay, good compliment." Anyway, so he goes on and beat Roland Garcia after me. This just really shocked me. I lost to him 3-1, and Roland Garcia lost to him 3-1. So like, what? How the hell? Anyway, and then he played Justin Hall, and he got killed in 15 minutes. So three games in 15 minutes. But Justin Hall is amazing. So tournament was excellent. I was performing my best. I was playing good. No nerves, just doing what I can do. I knew what I can do. I had a lot of nice banks, safeties, takeouts. So all this worked, but it was different me over there than playing Bob here. Completely different me. So focused, you know, cautious when I have to be, aggressive when I have to be, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. A lot of I talked to a lot of players. I got tons of cue balls signed. So my collection has uh one, two, how many is here? 10. No, that's not 10. No, not yeah, it is. 3, 3, 3, 9, 18, 20, 23, 24 signed cue balls. So pretty cool. So I talked to all this. I talked to Gorst, to Arseny Sebastianov. I talked to Aloysius Yap. Dennis Graba is my friend, so we sat down and chat for a long time. So, all good. It was amazing tournament. As far as tournament, kind of weak. Not enough people, not enough players when I was there. But we left and the 9 ball started, so I guess it was more crowded. So location is kind of far away from everything. That's why. All right, let's try to make this wall from the first try. Boom. Like butter, huh? Yeah, that was cool. So, thanks. You have any other questions? Okay. Yeah, it was really. I would like to able to add subtitles to the YouTube video so I can understand what they are saying. I don't know how you add subtitles to live stream. Is it possible, guys? I have no clue, honestly. Listen, I can speak Russian, but I don't know Portuguese or Spanish. So Argentina is Portuguese, right? Or Brazil is Portuguese. Argentina is Portuguese too. I'm trying to draw the cue ball with that shot, so it's not working very well. I'm undercutting by far. So I got to go a little softer and cut a little bit more. Now I overcut it. Wow. Let me see what I have in my settings. If I have any subtitles in the settings. Hold on a second. Super chat, non-hide all the messages. Top chat, top fans. Let me see what I have. Retouch, mute, flip. Huh. I don't think I have anything for subtitles or anything. I mean, for closed caption. I don't have anything that I can do, and I don't remember seeing it. So a little bit too much. Gotta go a little bit softer than that. I'm punching again. Follow is much easier than this. All right, okay. I'm getting there. Much better shot, but I missed it. Just the aim. Stay down, don't move. Oh, that was cool, but I overcutted it. Let's see. Yep, slide overcut. The draw changes everything. Nope. Again, nope. We'll get it right. We'll get it right, guys. How about that? Let's see. Good stroke. Yep. Good stroke. Good straight follow through. Everything was smooth. So I'm watching. YouTube is kind of behind, maybe 5-6 seconds behind. So I'm watching every shot. After my shot, I can see it on TV. So that's such a nice feature. Again, undercut. Let's see. The stroke was good. The stroke was good. That's actually tough to aim from. Almost. So close this time. Let's see. Yeah. Just gotta relax my grip a little bit. I think I'm too tight on the cue stick. Ah, there you go. I feel a difference now. Oh, so close. Let's see what I'm doing here wrong. Yeah, I'm just extremely undercutting. So I hit about second diamond. So I'm aiming. All right, here we go. It's the aim. Come on, overcut now. Trying to adjust. But good stroke, good shot. Everything's straight and smooth, but aim. Aim is wrong. Which is so easy to fix because if your stroke is good, you can move left and right of your aim and figure it out. Can't make this shot, guys. Yeah, I'm hitting about the second diamond every time. So I'm extremely off. I think the increments of adjustments are so tiny here. Hey, Cal. ¿Cómo está, pare? Struggling with this rail shot. No one's here to play. We got a full force winter here. Cold, snow, everything. Robert will come Saturday. I'm gonna pretty good. End of the day, just practicing, talking to the guys. This is such a wonderful thing to have this because it feels like guys are here watching, talking. Cannot make this shot. I can make it with follow, cannot make it with the draw. So I'm working on it. I have tons of patience. I never get upset about this. I cannot even get to a 20% accuracy on this shot. That's my weak shot, I guess. That felt good. That felt good, but not enough draw. What happened to all the 8 balls? Where are the 8 balls? Come on. Not one 8-ball. Where are they? Are they stuck somewhere? I hope not. Huh. What happened to the 8 balls? Oh, there's a bunch of balls on the tray. Cal, I use McDermott original. I mean, the Q-Bot is McDermott, but I went through wooden shafts and carbon fiber from McDermott. I went through every shaft that they had, and eventually I had a Q-Tac on top. Now I have a Jacoby Black V4. So the Q itself is McDermott G705, I believe. And this is Jacoby Black V4 with 12.3 millimeter tip. Kamui Brown Soft Original. So that's what I have. And I'm always using the town chalk. Nice and clean. I talked to pretty much a lot of professional players and legends about this issue. So if you play in a 9-ball, they all recommend 12.3 and higher. If you play in straight pull or one pocket, then it's 11.8 or lower. It's or 12 or lower. That's pretty much good because it doesn't require too much power, a lot of finesse, so you can hit the cue ball, more accurate than with a thicker tip. So that's what Nick Warner told me, for example. People like Chris Melling, for example, he is a former snooker player, so he's playing with a 10.3 or 5, whatever shaft. like a pretty much snooker shaft. That's what he used to, and there's nothing wrong with it. So whatever, whatever makes you feel shoot better, you go for it. Yeah, I think I'm finding the range for this shot, so I'm gonna take a couple more, bunch of more. Uh, Spot shot was excellent, close to 80%. I'm happy with that. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember when I practiced spot shot. Probably yesterday. Well, try open bridge. I don't remember. I talked to someone from Indonesia yesterday, and they ask closer bridge or open bridge. So you see all the snooker players are playing with open bridge because you can see the whole shaft, so you can aim better. It's like a barrel of the rifle. If you close it, you only see this far, a short piece of your shaft. So it's like a short handgun or something barrel. So rifle is always more accurate. And I like open. I break with a close. And sometimes when I have to go like powerful something, then I close the bridge so the cue stick doesn't jump up. All right, let's make it a little bit tougher, guys. Put it here. Ooh. All right, pretty good. The another shot I'm gonna work on today is like when you have a ball close to the pocket and you have no angle, so you have to get the cue ball out. And you try to force it and you miss it a lot. Nope, not this time. Undercut. Same undercut. Identical miss. Funny how it works. I thought I shot a little bit. I cut a little bit more, but it didn't look like it. Huh, same thing. Cut a little bit more. Right, because your stick is jumping up. That's why. But if you hold, if you make your stroke a little shorter, if you make your stroke a little shorter, then it's not going to jump up that much. Right? So the next one I want to work on is when the ball is here and the cue ball is here. And you really need to get the ball out. Like that. All right. this time, so got a punch lesson, but put more English on it. So when it touches the rail, it grabs versus bounces off the rail. That's the miss right there. Million times I missed that shot. Nope. Didn't jump. All right, a little bit more finesse. Nope, not this time. So I shot too much into the ball. Right there. That was the shot. All right, let's get on it and make it many more times. All right. If you guys new to the channel, we're here about practicing, getting better. We love pool. We play different games. 1 pocket, 9 ball, sometimes 8 ball. Filipino rotation we play. So subscribe. Take a look at the channel. Got a lot of interesting stuff here. A lot of interesting characters. All live. We don't edit too much. So you can see some crazy shots. Crazy emotions sometimes, right? Okay, I see what I'm doing now. All right, so, okay, I figured it out. So before I was shooting and trying to cut the ball, I gotta actually hit it head on and put English, so English will grab and go. So here we go. Oh yeah, right there. Woo! Okay, I figured it out. If you hit in the cue ball in the center, base out. Well, fundamentals, my friend. So very simple here. So this is the cushion and this is the rail, right? I don't know. You can see me, right? Sure. So line up. So 90 degrees here, always 90 degrees to the cue stick. So cue stick, shoulder, everything on this line, right? And just work it so your stick doesn't go here or here. So if you elbow out, you elbow in, like see? So just work this straight line. A lot of times you can go against the wall and put the shoulder on the wall and go like this so the elbow does not go anywhere. Also, don't do this like a motorcycle grip, or don't do this. So Filipinos obviously got very loose grip, barely holding it. So you can work with that. It doesn't matter. But this is your target. You got to go along this line, up and down straight, without wobbling like this. You don't need the bottle, like they're saying, put it in the bottle and blah, blah, blah. Don't need that. Simple exercise. Straight line right here and keep working it. You do a couple 100 times straight, I guarantee your cue ball is going to go straight. So, and also the eye pattern, you have to see sometimes there's a debate where you look at, the object ball or a cue ball. So depends what you feel like. You can look during the shot at the cue ball and see where your tip ends. That way you can exactly see where you hit it, right? So this is your center. So it's basically fundamentals. So you have to work on your fundamentals, this. Look at Fedor Gorst, for example. That's what he's doing. Uh, he's probably the perfect example. Malling, Chris Malling is pretty good with that. Yap. I mean, all of them. Well, that's the style. That's how they grew up. They do all this. I understand that, but the cue stick doesn't do this, right? When he's doing this, the cue stick goes straight up and down. So it does, they do this. You know, Robert holds the cue stick like this, barely holding it. So Robert's stick doesn't go as straight as Beato's, obviously, but you know, you can make it work anyway, but it must go on a straight line. If it doesn't go on a straight line, I mean, all the work that you're doing is for nothing, because you can't deliver the cue ball where you want to deliver it. So it makes no sense to even shoot. Every time the cue ball is going to hit the different part of the object ball. So there's no consistency. So there's no, um, you're going to miss everything a lot. I mean, you're going to learn how to make shots bad way, but your percentages and consistency was going to be very low. All right, where were we? We were here. I forgot already. So just work on a straight delivery. So when you see me, I always look, oh, did I move my stick to the left? If I moved my stick to the left, then I did this. And that's my biggest problem. Because before I met Mark Wilson, I was banging the balls and all that just for, you know, for fun. The harder, the better. So, and, you know, I did this. And you see it's called a chicken wing. I don't have a chicken wing, but it got a little twist. Oh, yeah, of course. But everybody's different. You know, Europeans are different, Filipinos are different, Asians are different, like Chinese. You take Aloysius. Everybody's different. Europeans, Filler is kind of loose. Gorst is, you know, like a robot. So, you know, it's everybody is different, but at the end, all of them deliver the cue ball where they need to deliver it because the stroke is super straight. You don't see a professional with a wobbly stroke, no matter where they're from, no matter what the style they're playing. I figured this out, guys. I got this shot. That's it. Done. No more misses. So what happened here is I was trying to cut this ball a little bit so I get bounce off the rail. Instead, now I'm shooting straight right at it with the tons of left English here. So, and the cue ball bounces and grabs the rail and bounces off. So I don't think I can miss this anymore with that English. And look at this. I'm on the middle. I mean, I'm on the second diamond already. So this is, figure this out. This is good. So let's make it a little bit worse. So I got 1/4 inch from the rail. Can I get out of here or not? Let's see. Look at this. Woo! I love this. Come on. Look at the action on the cue ball. Crazy spin. Crazy. So you don't need much angle at all to get out of here. Just got to blast it straight center. Ah. But look at the cue ball. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. One more. Still missing. Oh, I love this. Look at this, guys. Look at the spin on that thing. I don't know if you can see it from that, from the monitor. Have you seen Bustamante? Of course. No, not Bustamante. No, you know what? I don't remember. Well, that's how he grew up, and that's how he learned to play. So he didn't have a coach, he didn't have anything. He was just learning, from the people that was around him, and they did the same thing. But at the end, his stroke is straight. It doesn't matter what he does, his stroke is straight at the end. He's doing all that bam, 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 pumping, 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 and then he does this, right? Soft shot. But if you take Bustamante and a modern Filipino player, there is no chance for him. Yes, high left and, a lot of force on it, Mike. Oh, Mike, welcome back. So a lot of force on that. So I had like a quarter inch away from the rail. So it was enough to grab, bounce on the rail, and go out. So, and I missed a lot of those shots before because I never ever practiced them. So you kind of assume it's an easy shot, but now I know what to do. And that's how I learn. I just go, reset, and play those shots again. So next one, missing quite a lot of, believe it or not, bank shots, short bank shots, because with one pocket, I have to put a top spin on it, and I always go short. So here's the rule. Here's the rule. Top makes it short. Center plays true. Draw makes the angle wide. So when you put top, so there are a couple options. You can cut slightly more, or you can add tip of outside English and help the ball to twist on a contact with the rail. So it depends what you comfortable with. So that's how you can fix it. And also, the power of the stroke is extremely important. If you fire it harder, that means the outcome is going to be even worse. So you have to compensate for that. So let's go for the soft top. I'm going to do a half of a tip of the right and see where we're going to get here. Okay. So I just double kissed because there's no room here. We don't want to do that, guys. Okay. So we're going to go with speed and side spin also. Oh, absolutely. You are correct, my friend. Speed is crucial. So basically, I aimed here, and the cue ball was supposed to hit the point here, but I put a half of a tip of right. So when it reached the rail, it twisted and went to the left. And that's what it is. My brate from Serbia. I didn't know you're back. Ivan. All right, here we go. By the way, I played at the International Open Tournament and I did great. I made it to a third round in one pocket. Great. I played at International in mid-November, and I played pretty good. My best game that I ever played in my life. So I posted a video of one game I won from a tough player. So his Fargo was 670, and I enjoyed it a lot. I was cold as ice when I was playing, no nerves. I was just doing, my fundamentals. I was trying to use everything I learned, my knowledge, and I did well. So I had fun, a lot of fun. A little short. So I hit it a little harder, and I thought that touch of right that I'm going to put on it is going to swing it, but it didn't work. So let's reset it and do it again, just a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. So I could actually see how the ball twists when it touches the rail. It goes, it starts twisting. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. So I didn't win any money, of course, but it was worth it. Uh, I talked to all the top-notch players, Gorst, uh, Aloysius Yep. I got a lot of cue balls signed. Um, Thorsten Homan, Dennis Grabe, Arseniev, um, Arseny Sebastianov, that new Finland, that kid from Finland. He was great. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Pretty soon, I'm getting equipment here, training equipment. So it's on the way. I recommend, there you go, I missed it. I recommend everyone to come back, and when we start practicing on it, it'll be a blast. It's such a cool thing. I have a agreement with the company. So basically, I got it like for 50% off because I'm going to promote it on the channel. So that would be cool. Yes, ICA. Check it out, Mike. ICA Illuminated Cueing Arts, I believe it's called. So check it out, ICA. So it's going to be a projector with preloaded probably 700 different programs and drills. So it's going to project over the table to do diagrams, and it will tell you what to do while you're at the table. The English, the speed, and everything. It's going to be super cool. Yes, that's the one. And I will have a code coupon attached to my channel. So you're going to get a couple perks with that attachment. I mean, with that coupon. I believe they're doing additional program packs for training for free with the coupon. Maybe a slight cash discount. Not sure, but we'll find out. So each pack is like 70, 80 bucks. So you can get probably one or two or both. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. So it's pretty cool. Let me see. I missed the comment. Hold on a second. I'll go back and read it again. Yes. Oh yeah, it's on the way. I already got the module itself. I'm waiting on the projector. I believe he shipped it today. So from Oregon. So it's gonna take probably 5-6 days to get here to Wisconsin. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably a regular shipment, not fast. So it's okay. I can't wait. I met these guys at International, and I spent hours at their booth. Actually, I spent so much time before my matches on the table so I could tune down my stroke and my speed. It was amazing. That's too much cut. I could see it ugly. Yeah, I can't wait till it's here, and I gotta install it, so it'll be amazing. Can't wait, guys. I'm so excited. Too much again, like a kid in a candy store. And it comes with everything: safeties, transitions, runouts, patterns, name it. Anything you can imagine. One pocket drills, games, fun games, trick shots, tons and tons and tons. I'm getting a full package of everything, so I assume it's going to be close to 700-800 different drills and programs. And the guys spent they're about 5 years old. The company's 5 years old, so they spent 5 years to programming all this stuff. Oh, thank you, Mike. By the way, happy holidays, everyone. Whatever you guys celebrate. Yes, Billy Thorpe, and you should see me on that table because I spent on that table, I spent tons of time. All right, take care, brate. We're also gonna make installation video of that thing. They asked me to film the process of installing it, so that would be cool too. And we're gonna get a little poster on this side. So, like here, somewhere here, I'm gonna hang it from the ceiling so so people can see that the company name and stuff. So should be cool, Mike. No, it's yes and no because you have to hit the ball on your own. But it's a similar idea. You're right, Cal. It's similar idea, but you have to hit the ball. You have to apply English. You have to get to the target area and stuff like that. So that's that's all on you. Computer is just computer. This is you. So hopefully, sometime next week we'll be on and running. As far as statistics, like you missing or not, I'm not sure. Probably not. But there's another app, I think, like you put your phone and it follows you so you can get the statistics of your shot. I don't think that does the statistics, but what they're working on is pretty cool for beginners like me. Training programs with the drills and sets and everything. So, like you go from easy program to further to the harder program and so on. So, like Monday you do this, Tuesday you do that, Wednesday and so on, and it kind of helps you to develop your game. So that is very cool. I can't wait till they come up with that. Then instead of banging balls, you practice with purpose, and that's what I'm trying to do. Practice with purpose. That's the most important thing. A lot of people just shoot and they think that's practice. That's not. That's not practice. And I just posted, hey, Mike, check it out on my shorts there. I just posted a beautiful 9-ball run out. I played Bob a couple days ago, and I think that's my best controlled run out ever. Every shot was where I wanted to be, and it was just probably my best performance in since I started playing. It was really looking good. Even when I shot the 3-ball and the 5-ball was there, I used the 5-ball as a stopper because I knew I'm going into it. So that was cool. 8 o'clock, huh? Wow. Uh, I don't know. Probably. I think they have something like this for pickleball, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe tennis. So I don't think machine. Actually, machine probably can recognize the stroke and everything. I don't know. All right. Let's take a couple side shots because they're always nasty, especially on this table. And we'll call it a day. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Nothing wrong with that. Overcut, overcut. All good. Is your pocket size the same with the 4.25 inch? So WNT, I think they used 4-inch pockets now. So mine would be probably slightly bigger. But at the time when I bought the table, they only had 4.25 and 4.5 inch pockets. So I ordered the smallest one. Punched. That was a punch. Not even close to a smooth shot. Oops. I hate when it leaves a green mark on. Just a couple more shots and I'm out of here, guys. Had a long day. It's cold here, tons of snow, gray, depressing. Oh, yeah, yeah. I want to go to Florida. That's the shot. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, felt good. Can we make this 13 inside or no? Let's see. Oh, miscued. What's with the miscuing today? Gotta put chalk on it. Yeah, my tip is going super low. I might get a. Might take it to McDermott tomorrow and ask him to put a Kamui brown medium. I want to try medium. What do you guys think? Too cold. Yes, it's unbelievable. We're gonna have 8 below on Saturday, I think. That's what they said. I hope not. But the funny thing, after 8 below, 20 feels like heat wave. Да, конечно. Can you speak, speaking of AI, can you speak some Russian? I want to try the live translate app to Google. Окей, конечно. А что ты хотел узнать? Скажи мне, пожалуйста, что бы ты хотел услышать на русском языке? Давайте попробуем забить вот этот шарик номер 3. Мы его будем бить с оттяжкой и выходом на 8. Well, I'm in Milwaukee, my friend, so we're neighbors. Believe me, I know what you know. It's terrible. We got like probably 18 inches of snow right now on the ground. Окей, хорошо. А зачем тебе русский язык? Майк, зачем тебе русский язык? Я не говорю так много на русском языке во время стрима. Ну да. Для чего тебе русский язык? Come on, 8-ball. What's going on, guys? Никак не могу забить 8. See, that's the thing. Instead of holding the ball, Cal, my friend, I stopped watching basketball probably 5 years ago, so I don't find it entertaining anymore. It's no fun. I loved basketball in 90s. That was my favorite basketball. Early 2000s probably. Oh, look at this nice bank, guys. Bank of the day. Bobby would love that one. Mike, did you miss Bob? He was here a couple days ago. I don't think those Google translations or AI translations are still that perfect yet, but they'll work on it. Apple got those Apple pods or whatever, iPods with, what do you call them, earpods, with translation already, but it's only got German, Spanish, and French, I believe. Oh yeah. I remember. Okay, now I remember. There's so many people coming in. It's hard to catch up. Come on, that was shot of the day, guys, right there. Look at this. Bobby would be proud of me. Yeah. I'm thinking, hey, Mike, I'm thinking about giving away something very interesting. So I need to know how to do it. So somebody's helping me, one of my subscribers from Toronto, helping me with that giveaway. So we're going to work on it. And hopefully, when we reach 5,000 subscribers, we can do something nice. I have something in mind. I'm not going to tell you guys, but I got something very, very valuable for a pool player. So, all right, guys, I need to take a break. I'm old, tired. I worked out before I got here, so I'm all falling apart. But I shot very well today, I think. It's good practice. So come back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll find someone to play. Maybe our former wizard, former champion comes in and we'll play, and that'll be fun. So good night, and thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time. Stay warm out there in Chicago, in Ohio, or whatever you guys are with all that snow. All right, take care, everyone.